much. During the filming and also during the comic sequences, we were very free. But the dialogue was so good that we didn't have to improvise anything, and we just went with it.
Can I help you with something, Deputy? Anything in particular you're interested in?
Yeah. Would you mind showing me your underwear?
There's no time! He said 10 seconds!
But I would say the physical action, that we put our input, because as you know, Bud Spencer was a very good swimmer and he did 2 Olympics. And I was a good gymnastic. And so we enjoyed doing this, and if you would, for example, ask yourself, how did that famous Bud Spencer punch from up down came about? And that came about when we were doing God Forgives I Don't.
Hey, let me go. Let go. No.
When we went to see this film, people just loved it. They enjoyed it. And so this was developed in all the films, and that was his famous punch. And we also asked the people who received this punch to receive it in a way like he was struck by lightning. In fact, if you look at Trinity's Still My Name, there was a part of a Mexican who tried to destroy Bud Spencer with punches or with tables, with planks. He never could, and Bud Spencer very calmly always hit him with this punch, and he did such a great stunt falling down.
Most things were improvised day by day during the making of the film. For example, the famous lunch in They Still Call Me Trinity, which made people weak with laughter all over Europe. In some instances, people laughed so much they had to be taken to hospital in ambulances. In that scene, the director just said action and left us free to invent the restaurant scene, there and then. American stuntmen were extremely good at car chases, and the Spaniards excellent with horses. The Italians were the best at fight scenes. I personally used to box and play rugby, and this really helped me a lot. Almost all the stuntmen came from the circus and had the great acrobatic skills. They were truly fantastic. Throwing punches isn't difficult. What is difficult is to make contact with the right speed and timing. And that will allow the public to enjoy the action to the full. If the punches just keep coming fast and furious, you can't understand what is happening. So with these great stuntmen, who have been invaluable to us, we created a method that allowed people to follow a fight in its every detail.
I didn't find me typecast at all, but I did typecast myself on my own will, because up until then I had done all kinds of movies, dramatic movies, but after the two Trinities movie, they would stop me, especially mothers in the street, more than once, and said, please, 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 keep doing movies like these, because we want to be able to take our kids to the theaters without expecting anything that they couldn't see or couldn't watch. So this gave me the responsibility of keeping on doing movies that were for all audiences. So in that sense, I typecasted myself.
La cosa importante
The important thing is that starting with Trinity and in all our films,
in quasi tutti I nostri
there is
film,
cartoon violence.
e con Trinità stessa.
There are lots of punches, but never any real
Una violenza
violence.
comica.
There is never blood, and nobody ever dies.
Non c'è mai morte, non c'è
Even
mai
after
niente,
gunfights, no one dies.
C'è botte d'orbi, sparatorie, non succede mai niente. È un messaggio
This
anche
was
a-
meant to be a message to young people. Our violence is just funny. It shouldn't be imitated. And it makes people laugh because there are no real consequences.
Ora, io ero la mano sinistra del diavolo, lui la mano
I
destra.
was the devil's left hand, Terence was the right, but we never killed anyone.
Secondo me quella è un po' la chiave di tutto il successo del film.